Coach David Church here. So, hey, I love this. I love this. Let's talk about this. After 2 weeks in the business, I got a yes. It's a checking account and the owner is dead. So the heir will sign. Okay, so typically in the state of California, it goes to the spouse. If the spouse is deceased, then it goes to the kids. They're going to want to see a death certificate and they're going to want to see a marriage certificate or a will or trust or whatever it is. And I've done a few of these, so this I know. So let's come in here and let's say it's the son claiming the funds. You would put their name here because this agreement is between you and the son or the daughter, whoever it is. And like if it was me, it would be JD Vista Inc. And I pulled up a name, John Smith, which I know there's a million John Smith, but let's say it's the son of a John Smith. Okay, so let's say it's this one right here, John F. Smith. Okay, what I would do is I would put owner's name. I would type it up accordingly. I would just put John F. Smith. Owner's address when reported to the controller's office, I would come up here and I would put in the address right here. I would drop that in the claim as well. Reported by, I know you said it was checking account. I believe this one's reported by Pacific Bell Telephone Company. That's the name you don't hear every day anymore. So I would put Pacific Bell Telephone Company. I don't think I've said that in years. Type of account. Well, let's see what I could find out here. It's refunds. It's cash and it is a P here. So when I'm filling this out, property ID number would come up here and it would go. Okay, I'm just looking at something here really fast. So I said John F. Smith. Okay. So it would be, again, it would be refunds. It would be cash. So as I fill this out, I would put reported by, type of account, cash, the amount, property reference number, property ID number. They are the same number. I know that's extremely weird, but it's the number right here. And I would leave securities out. Sometimes it says securities. I check that. Sometimes it's securities and not a cash amount. Then I could put that or the top, how many securities there are, what have you. I don't have that in this case here. Check if there's additional attachments, listings, or additional accounts. What I do is when I do my claimants, I will go through and okay, this John F. Smith lives in West Hollywood. I will check this address and see if there's anything else with this address located. In fact, we just did this on a claim. We haven't gotten returned yet, but it doubled the claim. It was $24,000. There was another $24,000 claim in, plus an additional $3,000 claim and a couple $800 claims. We listed those. Oops, I'm on the wrong page here. So we took those and we listed those on the back page of this. There was like 2 or 3 of them, and it was over. It would have been 24,000, but it's now over 50 grand. The guys in China and they're under lockdown, so it's not sure when I'm going to get those back. But that is what's there. Okay, what I always do is I'll download this in a PDF and I put an asterisk on the 8 key. I put it in red where they need to sign. I'll put one of those right here. So I put agreed percentage is 10. They will need initialists and you will need initialists. Okay, claim it. This is their information, their name, their phone number, their address, the date, their signature, their social security number, all goes right here. Now with the state, what I do is I put JD Vista, my phone number. I don't put my investigator's license number. I never got one. I'm registered with the state. I think it's the weirdest thing, but I do put my address, my signature, and my EIN number all goes right here. Bam, I have this form fully filled out. That's all that's needed right here for this one. You're done. Okay. Then you're coming up to the claim for abandoned property. I download this in PDF editor, and I'll show you how to do that in a second. And then what I do is I put information. You can only type in certain parts of this, and I don't know why, but I put my corporation name and address and everything right here. It's your corporation's name and address that goes right here. This is supposed to be on yellow paper, okay? Then I come down and I fill this out, and this is just pretty simple to fill out when you get down here. So you come down here, print name, current mailing address to be completed by all claimants. Their mailing address and information goes right here. And then current mailing address should be completed by all agents, personal representatives, and investigators. Okay, so this is current mailing address. You are an investigator. That goes right here. They will sign. Again, I put a little red asterisk right here. You will sign at the bottom and date it. If it's over $1,000, which I'm assuming this is, and I really want to congratulate you on your first deal, they will need to sign down here. The more documentation they sign, the better, okay? It's gonna need to be notarized. This form needs to be signed. Anything else that they have that they can include in here, especially a death certificate, the table, if the estate was probated, please excuse the enclosed declaration under probate code section and table of heirship, okay? Now, I've been able to bypass number 9 because I've been able to have a lot of wills, trusts, or something like that. If not, I do the table of heirship, which is the third form that you will need to do, and it's pretty self-explanatory that you will have as well. So these are the forms that you need to fill out. This one needs to be notarized. And what I do is, I was going to tell you this in a second, is I will download this with changes. And then once you have this in, okay, so once you have this in your downloads, let me just get this one more time for you, pull this up. Then what I do is I edit it. Give me 1 second here as I pull up this form. Sorry, it is not showing up. Of course. I'm gonna sorry, I'm gonna do this one more time. Let me download this. Of course, my computer is acting really funny here. I don't mean for this video to be this long. I will find this in 1 second. Okay, here we go. I see what happened. All right, so let's go to let me screen share with you one more time and wrap this up. So what I do is, after I save this form, okay, what I do is I edit it. So what I could do is I could come up here, and you could I usually wet sign. I don't know if the state will and these are the asterisks. So what I'll do is I'll do the asterisk like that on the 8, and then I'll put it by wherever they need to sign. I'll put it like right there, just so if they need to sign. But what you could do is you could come in here and you could edit this. I don't know why the state doesn't have it where you could, but section 1, descriptions of funds to the owners, what have you. So you said it was a checking account, I believe. So what I would do is I'd come in here and I would just put, and I would put this in black. I have this in red because I do the red asterisk, but I would put this in black. And of course, I am messing this up for you, but I would put, do as I say, not as I do. How's that? But I would just put checking account. Oh, here we go. And I have it up, when I do the asterisk, I want it to be really, really big. You don't need this to be that big, like 24 would probably be fine, even maybe a little bit smaller, like 14. But I would put like just checking account. I don't know what happened there. And then once you go away from there, then you can just drag and drop it where you want to drop it. So when you're up here, and you have to do it on the page it's on. Somehow I went to the second page there. This is really kind of a, oh, there we go. All right, so I'm checking, let me finish that account and then enter. Okay, so description of the funds, that's description holder. Say it's Chase Bank, gas company, you just put their name right there. So you just put, mine was like, I think it was Pacific Bell. So what I would do is I'd come up and I put the holder's name exactly right there. The controller's account, if there's more than one, I put them all here. That's that ID number I was showing you, that I would put that here, and you could type that in right there. And this, you could just pretty much fill in, it's autofill, but I don't know why this isn't. I see more mistakes on this than anything else. The biggest mistake I see on this form is people always put the claimant's information. You put your information on here. It's the way the state has it required. Then what I do is I go ahead and I provide the notary for them. I get these forms back. I do get a copy of their social security card and their driver's license. If they don't want to provide that, then go ahead and just tell them that it's going to be needed to send to the state eventually, and that you can give them the information to do that, but give them the information they're willing to give you and go and submit it in. But the more information they give you, the better. I always also tell my clients, hey, it's my job to kick the state in the butt, make sure that you get paid. The sooner I get the information, I'm going to get them in gear. I've got a pretty good track record. I'm going to do what I can to get you paid and just motivate them a little bit that way. Cause they're like, oh, okay, wow, this guy's going to get in and fight for us. So, and I say it like convincing, I don't come off like I'm like just saying it. You've got to convince your client and let them know that you're going to fight on their behalf. So feel free to ask us. This is great questions. Congratulations on your deal. Looking forward to your success. I know for myself, I'm bringing in averaging about 1 contract a week to 2 contracts a week at 24,000. So I'm averaging about 2,400 a week. I would like to see you get there, and anything we can do in the company, myself, coaches, anybody, please let us know. We're here for your success. Thanks for sharing this, and congratulations.